my computer. I don't know what the deal is. So I'm on YouTube vertical right now, and this at the same time. My Prism Studio is not working. So I'm gonna stream like this. I'm gonna keep this a short stream because I don't want it to be this weird, overcomplicated thing. But I did stream at the very least. Uh, yeah, I've tried everything. Streamlabs was cool. I just couldn't get it to work with this computer. And I fucking pay for Prism to have to have 3 fucking streams, and I don't know if I can do multiple on my phone. I'll try it. Uh, I don't know. I really don't fucking know right now. This is heartbreaking. Especially since YouTube won't work, and I don't have enough time. I didn't have enough time to. What do you mean? What's my estimate of pay for what? I don't know what my. It's because I don't have enough time. If I had like a good still half hour, I would try to like really troubleshoot this. But the fact that I can't get and then set up all these events, and my YouTube's still not coming up, I don't know. What's my estimate of pay? I don't know. It's like, I don't know, $10 a month, I think. Yeah, this is not cool. This is not cool at all. YouTube Studio. There's gotta be a way to do this shit, because it says I'm fucking connected. YouTube is just like its own fucking system for going on live. See, it says oh, that's mobile. And these all say upcoming. I don't know, bro. I mean, I could try stuff. I need the mobile app too. I need the mobile app to be on point. That's why I stuck with Prism. I mean, I'm hoping it's just fixed tomorrow. Maybe it's just like a thing today, which is the inevitable. I just gotta not trust it so good. It's saying enter a stream key, but I came in and it just says, I don't know, bro. This is not like, what sucks about live is that you can't, you can suggest whatever. It just has to work with my computer, and I need to be able to stream to 3 different ones at the same time. Just do it, of course. Just do it. I've tried a lot of them. I did like Streamlabs, it worked. I never tried it on the phone, but it's just, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to just completely like switch your streaming shit, because everything's all set up a certain way, and now it's not. So ideally, I would like to, if anyone's tuning in now, this is going to be a short stream, and the reason it looks different is because my Prism Live Studio is just not fucking working for whatever reason. So this is just like a consistency / whatever stream. It's kind of pissing me off right now because I can't get on. Hello. Yeah, man, this is annoying. This is fucking annoying. Hey, it's all part of the lore though, I guess, but not cool. This was last minute. I had to download Meld, MELD, to I had to download this shit called Meld. Luckily, I saw this on like Instagram or something real quick, because Streamlabs wasn't working on my computer. OBS was being weird on my computer, and it wouldn't let me just natively multi-stream. So Streamlabs is cool. Streamlabs is actually all right. And I was supposed to use Streamlabs, so maybe tomorrow I'll be back on Streamlabs if this shit isn't working. I don't know. I guess I'll be doing a series of tests. But it was crazy. I went to sign on yeah, right. I went to sign on, and everything was working. I even set up, I was even on point today. Like, I went to go sign on. What up, Jax? I went to go sign on. What platforms you stream on? What are the names? Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. I went to sign on today, and everything was good. I even set up the stream before I even took like my little nap. Like, I created my titles. I had everything ready to go, just in case something weird happened. And where I fucked up was I was supposed to wake up at like 10, and then I like forgot to set another snooze on my alarm, and kick Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, no. And what about the app you sent me? That's what I'm using now, is Meld. That's what I'm on. So I went on Prism like I usually do every fucking day, and it lets me click go online, but then it sends me an error message that says like cannot connect to server, which I'm like fuck. So I'm like, maybe it's just the desktop. So I go and try to go on my phone. I'm like, cool, I'll just do a phone stream. Kind of annoying, but we'll make it work. Same thing. You click on the stream, you go on live, and it looks like it's on live. The time is passing everything. But when I go to check my ingest, it's not online. So I don't know. Bad vibes today. I don't know what the fuck is going on. At least you can hear me. At least you can see me. The shitty part is that my main VOD is that I do for YouTube. So now there's gonna be some stupid ass vertical VOD, but it's cool. That's part of the lore. You know, I'll make a nice thumbnail and I'll explain what's happening in it. Very irritating though. Not. It's just that timing, you know. But that's how I know something good is about to happen. You know what I mean? It can't just be all good. So something good is about to happen. I'm hoping that this is just one day. I haven't had any issues with Prism this whole time. Almost 200 days in a row. So I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I saw some. I feel like I saw some shit on the Discord, on their Discord, that was like, I can't connect or something, or so I don't know. So the only part that sucks about this is like, just say I streamed earlier, I would just like be like, okay, I'll be back later. But since it's like 11 and I'm already behind the gun and I want to stream on, well, what was December 10th, I had to just do this. So, you know, sometimes I've had streams that are like, this is just frustrating because I was ready to stream. Like, I don't want to get off after 15 minutes. At least Kick and Twitch are going, but low key, I would have preferred to just have YouTube, you know, if, you know, I would have just tried to do that. What up, Riptide Rabbit? What up? Hello. Yeah. So, it is what it is. If you want the better experience, go on my Kick or my Twitch right now, the Kyle Young TV. Do you want $1,000? Laguna Kirkland, yes. BKS says hello. What up, Ty? Do you want me to send you $1,000? Yes, absolutely. Send me $1,000 right now. Cash App is the Kyle Young. Go for it. The Kyle Young. Cash App. No, I think it's gonna be real. I think it's gonna be real. Yeah, I just use Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. IRL Toolkit, I recommend. Yeah, but don't you still need to send that from some sort of doesn't that don't you still need some, is that his own program? IRL Toolkit's like $129 a month. I do need to get IRL Toolkit eventually. What is my Cash App? It's, yeah, the Kyle Young. Yep. Thanks, Mod. That's it. The one that BKS just said. $, the Kyle Young. TheKyleYoung. What is, I'm saying it right now. I'm literally saying it. Oh my God. I should have put this on dual chat. Did you get it? Is yeah, Ty, I don't know if I can pin that. I think it's real, Ty. I think he's real. Yeah, this is crazy, but it's cool. Again, this is lore. It's gonna be like that one vertical stream that was the main stream for whatever reason. And you know what's fucked up? I didn't have to do it on vertical. I guess I could have did it on horizontal, but it was just too hard to set up in time. And I don't think I can switch it now. Shout out LaGuanda Kirkland. LaGuanda. I highly doubt that I will be sent, well, you never know. We won't put down to the air. But it's pinned. That is my Cash App. Imagine that though. Imagine $1,000. Yo, this is. I mean, I can't think of a better reason to drink because this is stressful as shit. 2000 sit. Hey, what's good? See, 2000 sit. As you can see, my stream looks a little different because I'm on a different streaming program. Because at the last minute, when I went to go sign on to stream through Prism Studio, I my shit wasn't working. I couldn't sign on. I got an error message, so I just yeah, it's clear exactly. It doesn't have the LUT on, which I don't like. That's all good. So I had to switch to a different streaming program. At the very last minute, you know, I go on at 11. I try to get on before 12, and it was like 11:40, and I'm like, fuck. I don't think this person sent it. I don't think that was sent. But it's all good. I don't expect that. I hope that's not a scam though. You can't do anything with anybody's Cash App though, right? With their name. Damn, bro. That's fucking annoying. That's really fucking annoying, bro. It's hard to like really be positive. Like I really am probably just gonna stay on for like a little bit. It's cool though. I mean, I like YouTube vertical. I just wish that it was like under a different circumstance. You getting bands out here? Last minute production problems are the worst. Oh my god. Yeah, no, terrible. No, someone on YouTube was saying, "What's my Cash App?" so they can send me 1,000. But obviously that's bullshit. Is my YouTube frozen? Oh, we're good. Obviously it was cap, but you got to entertain the cap sometimes, just in case. Just in case it's like some random dude in Dubai that's like trying to get rid of some bread or something, you know. Yeah, obviously not though. Obviously. Would you get a backpack, IRL backpack? At this point, I probably wouldn't want the mid-tier one. The what is it called? The Live View, because I feel like that shit's still F's. So if I'm gonna pay, I don't know, but I would only the TVU it seems to be the one that's the most effective. Because I feel like the Live View, you get like a little bit more connection than the phone, but it'd still be effing. So it's like, I don't know if I'm going to pay any extra for that. The mid-tier backpack is like $1,200, and I don't know what the service is. It's probably that plus IRL toolkit. And then an IRL toolkit's like $130 a month. And then the big boy backpack, the TVU, that shit's like 20 to 30 grand for the setup. And then it's like, I forgot what $400 a month or some shit like that. I think you're basically paying like a Starlink subscription, some shit like that. So that shit's pricey. When they have that fucking TVU backpack, that green one, those people got money when they got that shit. That shit's not cheap. But beyond that, is more the issue is the software that I'm using. Obviously, Meld is semi working. YouTube is always complicated. I think it's because I have so many. I made so many instances of the stream for YouTube, trying to restart it every time. I'm not too sure. It probably would fix if I did it now because I put default stream key in the thing. Bruh, this shit is frustrating. But you know, at least we still have the message. The message and will still go out. You know, on YouTube, even though it's not the most ideal. We don't have our graphics. We don't have overlays. It's just pure yap. And literally this said yak yap. I'm hoping this shit will just be back tomorrow. What about one of the guys that was with Dalton at TwitchCon made his own version of a streamer bag with Raspberry Pi. I think he coded himself. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. You can kind of like, if you're savvy, you can kind of probably make your own shit. But even still, the issue is whatever. Yeah, I guess if you encode it yourself, that's deep. I guess I don't know how to do that shit off top. But so I'll try to get on Streamlabs tomorrow. I'll try to see if I can get on all three apps, because really I'm gonna try to do Prism. I'm gonna keep trying Prism. So you might see some random tests throughout the day tomorrow. I'm gonna sleep on it for sure. You know, salud. We don't, But hey, this is a story of resilience, Just cause doesn't mean that I'm not gonna like still be on my shit. Well, at least, I've done 5-minute streams where I'm too tired or too fucked up to stream. So hey, you know what I mean? This is fine. We came up with solutions. There's still gonna be 3 VODs that exist. Uh, there's no chat on the screen, no overlays, no nothing. Man, that's crazy. Crazy luck. I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy fucking weird shit, And it's probably one of those things where they like do like testing of shit late night. So like no one's gonna stream this late. It's late, you know what I'm saying? Like almost like some before midnight shit. That's what I'm guessing it is. I'm hoping that it'll just be back by the morning. But I will for the future have backups. My issue is just like I think with Streamlabs I just didn't have enough space to install it on my computer at the time. So it's dumb shit like that. But I do have this other computer which I might have as like a real strong backup just in case this bullshit happens again. It wouldn't have solved my issue. If I would have had to go mobile right now, I would have been fucked. I don't know what I would have did. I found one for $12.50 one time, then pay $50 per month for. I'm not trying to do that shit. I shouldn't have to pay for it. I feel you. One time pay, then $50 a month for the subscription. What is it called? That sounds crazy. There's nothing that costs $50. Like, I'd rather pay something premium if I'm gonna pay all that. 50 is not bad. It depends on what it is. If it has like disconnection protection, maybe. But I'm really trying to stay simple with this shit and compatible. What is it? What thing is it called? Meld would be good. Meld would be perfect, but they don't have a mobile version, and otherwise Meld would be cool. It's working all right now, except for the YouTube part. But I think I could get the YouTube. The thing with the streaming is that you can't just like keep going offline and getting online. You have to like do dumb shit to like test shit out, and that's where it's annoying. That's where the shit is fucking annoying. Bro, I am pissed. This is not cool, man. Streaming problems are some of the worst technical difficulties to come across because it's like, you know what I mean? It's like different. Like if you have a card issue on your like memory card issue, oh, just try another one. The battery's messed up. Try another one with this. It's like you gotta, and it's like it's the timing of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what's fucking everything up. But I don't know. Maybe it's a sign to me that instead of streaming at 11, I gotta start streaming at 10. So I got like a good 2 hours to fix anything. I might have to do that. Because that's not cool. I was already behind the gun. I was already like 11:20 by the time I was about to press start. So that 40 minutes ran out fast. Especially when you don't, you know what I mean? When there's no solution. Shit's insane though, bro. Shit's fucking insane. And I know mad people use Prism Studio. I know that's like a key, a vital thing for a lot of people that use IRL is Prism Studio. Like that's like a standard. Not a standard, but a lot of people use that shit. Especially, I'm guessing a lot of iPhone people. But a lot of people use it. I see it because you can see when people have the paid version or not because it'll have the logo on the end of the stream or like a little overlay at the bottom of the stream. So it's like, that's the reason I know, well, yeah, that's probably the reason I even, no, that's not the reason I know about Prism. That's the reason I know about Prism Mobile. So, yeah, you gotta have backups. You always gotta have fucking backups, bro. This is fucking ass. But it's all good. It's all good. I hate shit like this. It's cool. I'm not gonna put too much stake into this stream so that it's not like, whoa, yeah, this would have been good, but it has physical protection and stream protection and not power protection. Oh yeah. What is it called? I'll check it out. I would rather do Streamlabs first, and Streamlabs has a mobile app, and I like when it's the same thing too, when it's the same account because it syncs it all together. Otherwise, you gotta like do this, but is it a mobile and desktop app? Yeah, that's what I need. That simplicity factor. OBS does not have a mobile thing, so it doesn't really solve my mobile problem. Really, I'm trying to reverse engineer. But don't you worry, tomorrow will be different. I promise that. I promise that. Tomorrow this will not happen again. You know, this is a case of like getting too comfortable. You know, but this type of thing shouldn't work, especially when you're paying a subscription. You know what I mean? This should not be a thing. Damn, bro. And it's like I had to just download this shit, so I hadn't even. I couldn't even. The camera wasn't even working at first on this shit. So, and all of a sudden it started working. I should have did a horizontal stream, but it's all good, bro. It's really all good. I didn't put a title. Yo, I'm fucking heated though. I'm not trying to just sit here and complain all day. Like, that's why I'm like, I might just do a little half-hour stream and be like, hey, I checked in. I still streamed every day. There's a record of all of it. But this is not satisfying. It's cool. I don't mind not being able to show my screen and all that. I just want my shit to be right. Like, tomorrow cannot be like this. And there's... I mean, I could deadass just like stream straight to YouTube IRL. That is a solution. Which, like, if all failed, I would just do that and be like, sorry, Kick, sorry, Twitch, I guess. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I do want to look into IRL toolkit, but I don't know. It's like, if you're not making at least what it costs to run that shit, I don't see the point of paying for that shit. That doesn't make sense to me. If you're not making at least like 200 off of, even if you're making only 200 off of streaming, it would still be like, damn, that's almost not worth it. But especially since I'm already paying my fucking phone bill. I'm already in the red on this shit because I'm paying my fucking phone bill. Let the record show. We don't need a screen show, bro. I'm gonna have to come at you with a hot take. All right, what's the hot take? 2000 sit. What's the hot take? Fuck. Does my soundboard even work? No. Nothing. I could probably make it work by doing this. Fuck. Yeah, you can only just hear the speaker. Without Dr. Dre, hip hop would not have hit the mainstream. That is a hot take. Hip hop would not have hit the mainstream if it wasn't for Dr. Dre. What about Rapper's Delight? That was kind of mainstream, right? Wasn't like The Message mainstream? I know what you mean, though. Yeah, you might be right. I can't even argue that one. I don't even have enough data to go back and forth about that, though. And if it's not, then yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. If you mean like specifically like almost like pop level of mainstream. Damn. Can't even argue with that. Beats he did for Pac helped propel Pac to radio play. So you're saying Tupac? What about like? Because if we're talking about Tupac, we're talking like 94, 95. There was a lot of mainstream hip hop before 95. Like a lot. What about like everything? What about like Crisscross? What about uh, Jump? Jump, like, you know what I mean? Like, those are big hip hop songs that are big for Tupac. What about Sir Mix-a-Lot? What about uh, uh, House of Pain? Jump, yeah. He said, bro, in all fairness, listen to 70s and 80s religious. I live in the 70s, listen to 70s and 80s religiously. Never even heard of the Sugar Hill Gang. If you never heard of Sugar Hill, then you skip 70s and 80s hip hop. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's different in Canada too. But if you're saying Pac is the first mainstream rapper, I don't know, bro. Like, there was like a lot. Even like, I mean, I know what you mean though. It's like that level of like almost crossover, but there's got to be shit before Tupac. Tupac is like, I know what you mean, but at the same time, not really. I feel like even like Rakim was starting to dip into some shit. What about KRS-One? I guess it's not mainstream. I know what you mean by mainstream though, where it's like they're being, but there's got to be something before Tupac though. There's got to be something before 1994. It has to be. What about like Will Smith? That's got to be before that year, right? Like, what about like what year was Summertime by Will Smith? Summertime by Will Smith is 1991. What about uh, you know? I'd argue they're 80s offshoots, man, not really hip hop. Think of Everybody Wants to Rule the World with more soundboards. I'd argue they're 80s offshoots, man, not really hip hop. But what about, yeah, there's a lot of stuff before. So Will Smith's Summertime is actual hip hop. What about Parents Just Don't Understand? That's before 94. So let's see, Tupac's first song is what? I Get Around? No, it's got to be before that. 1993. I feel like the Humpty Dance was like mainstream. What was Tupac's first big hit? It was it I Get Around. I Get Around was by far his biggest commercial hit when it was released. Oh, I was right. Yeah, I think Scott just watched that Diddy documentary. Oh, is my restream not working either? What the fuck? Yeah, shit is fucked up right here. Keep Your Head Up all prior to Dre. Keep Your Head Up is before Dre? Who did that? I didn't know that. Yeah. If we go by platinum albums back when sales were sales, Run DMC is first. Oh, then what are we talking about? Did you see Potlord answers a message? I did, Glacial. Appreciate it. Then what are we talking about? That's what I'm saying. It's like, what you gotta be tripping. Completely for not even saying shit like Run DMC. Run DMC is way before Tupac, and that shit's mainstream as shit. But I know what you mean though, like how it's mainstream now, but at the time it might have been like put in a different category. Like how like we view Michael Jackson is so mainstream, but like there was a time where he couldn't get on MTV. I feel what you're saying. How at times it was different, a little bit different at the actual time. But come on, Run DMC. Then I don't know. It can't be Tupac. It can't be. I don't even know if it would be a West Coast thing. And I don't even know if I would consider Tupac really mainstream like that at the time. Because I don't remember hearing any Tupac when I was a kid. I didn't really start hearing Tupac until after he died. I remember like Keep Your Head Up, and I remember, and I just can't remember if he was dead already or not at the time. But I think it might be a coast thing. Like we were hearing Biggie and shit, but not necessarily Pac all the time. Uh, yeah, there's other It Factor, but I was just throwing out a metric to measure by. MC Hammer is Everyone Beat by 17, X Platinum, Beastie Boys. I told, yeah, exactly. MC Hammer is the definition of mainstream. And I was, yeah, it's kind of hard to say like which is more hip hop, but in a way, Beastie Boys are kind of more hip hop, but MC Hammer is like from the culture, so it's kind of hard to like not say that he is either. That was like rap. That was like rap, and that's like way before Tupac, or at least around a similar time. That was definitely like 1990, 1989. Yeah, the Hammer rules the roost to this on this one. Yeah, even like think about like Vanilla Ice. That's before 91. Uh, can't what's it called? Ice Baby was huge. That's definitely mainstream. All right, young Kyle, you bested me on this one. No, I mean it's good. Fuck it. We got shit. We got the content.
We got content.
Nah. I'm like, wait, because you made me think. Because I'm like, that's one of those things where I'm like, damn, wait, hold on, this cannot be true. But why am I not? Why am I drawing a blank somewhere? Like the only thing I could think of was, I was like, wait a minute, Tupac. It can't be Pac, and I love Pac, Uh, Ty said in Black culture we go by what we love, not by platinum records. There are artists that we listen to that never went platinum. Some reach it years after their albums were released. That's true too. You can be really big in the community. He was saying mainstream, but I guess there could be black mainstream too. Um, I see what he's saying though. Like, is it playing in Canada or do we have it? Do we have the record? Because there could be regional songs. There's huge other song on the East Coast that never made it to the West and vice versa. You said Eminem is the best rapper, the best tapper. He said, hip hop BKS hip hop radio didn't get a main stage for a long time, so it was hard for real rappers and artists to get platinum. And I think that's kind of his point, where underground rappers with a huge cult following never go platinum type shit. Yeah. So it's like it is like two mainstreams. Um, it is two mainstreams. And now it's all one, but at the time it was a little different. That they didn't even play what like hip hop Grammys for a long time on the TV and shit. Like, so I see what you mean though, and especially if you're in Canada, there's probably like at the time, especially there's probably like a delay on like getting the new hot shit too. So your radio is probably completely different and shit like that. Now it's just streaming, everybody gets the same shit immediately. So it is interesting. You do have to look at the past through that lens as opposed to looking at it through this lens now. Sometimes, because it will be a little different. Uh, um, when did album sales essentially fall off? 2001-ish. MC Hammer was the original Ja Rule. Ooh, that's a hot take. Most underrated rapper is Travis Scott. Shout out my boy Travis. Underrated? I won't say that. Um, and independent artists are not the same now as it was back then. And independent artists. True. Independent was like had nothing. Now you could be the richest rapper and be independent now. I feel like Ludacris was like one of the first like no that would be a messed up take. I was getting Ludacris is one of the first like popping independent rappers that like he seemed mainstream, but I would probably say like Cash Money probably first, or like Master P probably would be like the ones that did it big like that. So hold on, we got to say Eminem is the best rapper. That's your opinion. In ways he is. I'll give you that one. When did album sales essentially fall off? 2001-ish. It's the dawn of the MP3. So yeah, 2001, 2. Yep. I remember buying. Kids would burn CDs and sell them in school, and I remember specifically buying like 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying, like the Eminem Show, and whatever else at the time I was feeling at the time. So definitely used to buy CDs for like $5 from my friends, if that, maybe $4, maybe $3, maybe $2. So probably around there. Whenever Napster came out and LimeWire, when people started downloading music, I think that's got to be it. It has to be. But people were still buying CDs up until that point, though. But probably like the real fall off is probably around 2004. Like when that became the standard. By 2004, I was not buying CDs anymore at all. Travis Scott is the most underrated. MC Hammer was the original Ja Rule. A little bit different because Ja Rule had the singing thing. I feel you though, the mainstream, they kind of made different music. See, I feel like that's putting a negative connotation on both MC Hammer and Ja Rule. You got to elaborate more about that one, because are you? Cause I feel like you're either calling them both corny, or they're both mainstream. I would compare MC Hammer more to like Will Smith than Ja Rule. Ja Rule, I would compare to like LL Cool J. I don't know. Is that weird? Is that bad? Most underrated rapper is Travis Scott. I think there's people that I don't think Travis Scott is that underrated, and I don't think that he's necessarily like a rapper. So I don't know if he would even be in that underrated category. He's kind of like a new age type of like rap artist with the melodies and shit like that. I don't think he's that underrated. I think he's rated perfectly where he is. I know what you mean though, from like a hip hop perspective, people might not think that he's, I don't know. I would say he's not that underrated because he uses writers. So you might love his songs, but he might be getting help with that shit. So I don't know. It's hard for me to really say that he's underrated. I think that for the amount of success that he has, I think it's pretty fair for where he's at. An independent artist is not the same as it was. Original Ja as in crossover artist from rap to pop. That's a hot take. I feel like Ja Rule was never pop. I feel like it was like always kind of like R&B-ish. It's like pop in the same way that like maybe, okay, is Destiny's Child pop? If that's the case, then okay, you can call it pop. I feel like it had a certain soulfulness to it, even though it was kind of, it wasn't like so like Flow Rida or like, and this is no shade, you know what I mean? Like, or Pitbull, to me, that's like pop. It was still kind of had like an urban tone to it where it was just like melodic, but that's an interesting take. MC Hammer pop, can't touch this, dude. I think it seems pop when you look back. I guess it was pop. It was pop. He had a cartoon show. Social media changed the game. Travis Scott has never won Grammys. Like, come on. I mean, shit. I feel like Goosebumps and Antidote are Grammy worthy, but you also got to compare it to what the songs were out. Other songs were out that year too. Good year for music when those songs came out. The internet as a whole changed the game also. Exactly. 2006 said the list I'm reading to this day has bested Hammer's 17X. What do you mean? Ty said Grammys are not our metrics. They usually go by crossover appeal. Yeah, type shit. Now I feel like now people use the Grammys as the real thing since everybody's getting them now. I feel like Tyler, the Creator, changed the game a lot too. BKS says, I was saying Ja and Hammer are crossover appeal. I agree. I don't think white people were fucking with Ja Rule though. I swear. Like those songs, like they still feel very like urban club black community. I feel like what's the most popular Ja Rule song that was like I'm Real maybe with J-Lo? I feel like that one, but like always there when you call. I feel like that didn't really cross over like that. Not like that. They're not gonna be playing Ja Rule songs at the white bar like that. MC Hammer at the time, I believe they were playing that shit. Hell yeah. Maybe I'm being ignorant. Like they're not playing Holla Holla at the white bar. That's kind of a different record. They're not playing like What Would I Be Without You? They're not playing that shit. That's like some deep cut. You go to like the white hipster bar when they know some shit. Even still, I don't know. Very interesting though. It's a good take though. It's a good take. Glacial said, "I can't lie. Travis Scott got the best concerts." That's a different opinion too. I believe that. Not pop, but popular top 40. I feel you. It's something with the hook on the song. I think that makes it kind of a different song, as opposed to just like a rap hook. So I feel you. There, he had a formula to his songs, which I think he used a pop formula, a pop structure to his songs. Hook, verse, hook, bridge. You know what I mean? Definitely pop structure. So I'm not mad at that, and I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. 2006 says platinum records is a metric I'm using. BK, it's tangible number to measure mainstreamliness. Yeah, there's a lot of big songs in hip hop though that didn't go platinum though. But obviously, platinum does say that it's probably a good song, especially back then. Now it's kind of like, we don't know. At that time, yes, when it was strictly about physical sales, yeah. It was harder to fake it. Glacier says, "Do you listen to country?" No, not really. I don't really fuck with country. I don't not fuck with it, but I don't go out of my way. If someone puts it on, I can enjoy it, but it kind of doesn't do anything for me like that. 2006, I can't think of any other way to measure off the top of my head. Yeah, I know. It's just kind of like sometimes it's just like you had to be there. Like some people judge it by like, did I hear it playing in the streets and people's radios? Did I hear it playing at the parties and shit? I feel you though. Um, there are metrics for a reason, but it's like only like a newer thing, so it's harder to judge older shit by that metric because we weren't always represented in that way. To the Ty said, I'm just saying in black culture we don't go by platinum as much yet. I think now we do. I think now it's become like overwhelmingly people judge by that shit in kind of an annoying way. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like everything is about numbers now. And so, oh, you only made did it, you only sold da 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 da. I feel like that's definitely a thing now. You know, I was trying to load my VODs, but this shit is being dumb. Whatever. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Hold on, my bad. Let me catch up. Uh, Ty said white people was loving Ja Rule, especially because of J Lo. Yeah, well, I think that record, and ironically, I feel like that's one of the last records that they did. And then Ja started doing like clapback in like New York and shit. Um, BK has a solid point. Yeah, that J Lo record was a good one. That's what I was saying. I feel like that was like the most like mainstream one that they did. And even still, even that is it's that Rick James sample is yeah, that one definitely but think about all the songs before that though. BK, solid point. Glacier says Jay-Z go crazy, of course. 2006 said the song he did with Shanti 2 is burned into my brain. I'm not which one. No, I mean I believe it. Maybe I I know that white people loved it, but it's a certain type of white person. You know what I'm saying? It's the difference between like a Pitbull song and like the Pitbull song is just gonna go a completely different place than the Flow Rider song, like Low by Flow Rider. When I think pop, I think of that where like older white people still play it at the function. I don't know if they're still playing I'm Real at the function. Um, at the white function still. Jay-Z, one of the goats. Uh, Lord Derek said, "Bro, Ja Rule stole Tupac whole image." Ooh, that's a hot take too. Uh, that is a hot take. I feel like that was his thing, and then that's probably why he switched it up. Uh, so yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it is a similar thing. It is a similar thing. I'm not gonna lie. I remember Lil Zane. I thought Lil Zane was like the Tupac clone at the time. Uh, uh, used to live the life of a celebrity. Um, I mean, all the awards are correct except for the Grammys. Some of my boys haven't won. They be riding them Grammys. Yeah, Grammys are more political, I think, at this point because it's like a voting system. So it's kind of like I've heard this is how it works. Is that the reason why like Macklemore won that year is that it's like a lot of people that are voting like older white people. So it's basically like whose campaign and did their campaign reach you. So if like sometimes they're just picking the one name that they know on the list, and that's how like a Macklemore can win. You know what I mean? So they're just it's like they just sometimes you know what I mean. I remember even doing I voted in the streamer awards. And there were some people I didn't know at all, and so I was just like I'll just vote for the one name I knew. So that's literally so like you could be a big streamer, but if I don't know who you are, I might not know who you are. Rig. Oh, you said rig. Oh, rigging them Grammys. They won't be rigging them Grammys. They won by rigging them Grammys. Got you. Mesmerized by Ja Rule and Ashanti. Bro, they still playing the chicken dance at them things. What's the chicken dance? Mesmerized. Which one is mesmerized? Which one is mesmerized? That's the main one, right? Which one is mesmerized, baby? No, which one is mesmerized? I feel you though. I feel you. I feel like I would put like more like Ludacris more into like that crossover. But so who would you say is more mainstream, Ludacris or Ja Rule? That's the question. Ludacris or Ja Rule? Low key Flow Rider was trash. One good song. Right. I mean, hey, that's a hot take. Oh my goodness, you don't know the chicken dance. Consider yourself a very lucky individual. Luda. So you think Luda's more mainstream? That's what I'm trying to say. And he didn't even have any type of commercial songs. They just were catchy. Yeah. Okay. Same era. Who's the most mainstream? Ja Rule, Nelly, Luda. I'm gonna say Nelly. I feel like Nelly crossed over the most. Nah. There would be no Luda. Luda is amazing. Luda, you know how you said Travis Scott is the most underrated rapper? It's like Ludacris. Ludacris and like Busta Rhymes. Uh, Luda's in movies. Ja's sipping coffee, wondering how to get into the movies. Don't play Ja. Don't play Ja like that. Luda using that good wasn't that good either. Ludacris because he's Hollywood now. I feel like he became Hollywood, but like I don't think it was due to the music. Like, oh man, we gotta like. I mean, if you listen to Ludacris' songs, like they're not that. He did that. He did do that song "Runaway Love." I feel like that kind of changed his whole like trajectory too. That Mary J. Blige song. That was kind of like it was like a politically like it was like domestic abuse type of song. That was a good. That was a good moment at the time. Uh, Ty said some artists only get the access they had because they had a machine behind them, payola type shit. I feel that's why I like Ludacris because he was independent, or he is. Nelly on two, Ja Rule. So you said Ja Rule out of Nelly, Ja and Luda. I'm still gonna have to stick with my boy Luda on this one. 50 stopped Ja Rule shine. No, 50 definitely. Man, that's like the craziest thing of all time. He made fun of Ja Rule for his format and stole his whole format and did it for years, and then just stopped. And then Ja Rule went to jail, and that was it. Roll out, move, bitch. Area codes. Luda's hits are crazy. Luda had crazy hits. And I think another good thing about Luda was that he was like a radio DJ, so he kind of had like a good ear for what was going to be a hit at the time. Very, very smart. Most people can't do what he did. Ja Rule been in movies, don't play him. Right. I mean, yeah. I don't remember which movie he was in, but I feel like he was in one of those Fast and Furiouses too. Ludacris' first album was played everywhere. Nah, I mean, Ludacris was a problem when he dropped. Okay, guys, what's the best rappers right now since 2013 and right now? Everyone, area codes, but don't play. The whole shit. His whole catalog was crazy. There was one song that I feel like it was like everyone was like, Luda. It was the one where he's like, I fill her up, balloons, try me, some guns get drawn like cartoons. Loud like Timmy. I forgot what that song is called. That was where people were kind of like looking at Ludacris sideways. But up until that point, he had a flawless Ludacris. I fill her up. Balloons. Remember that shit? Oh, My Chick Bad. Okay, featuring Nicki Minaj. Interesting timing. Yeah. That was kind of when Drake started to be on the rise. Yeah. What's the best rappers right now? I don't know. That's a hard question. Like, cause it's still, I feel like there hasn't been any like new best rappers out. But I mean, cause I feel like a lot of rap went regional. So it's like there's a lot of rappers, but it's like they're just like regionally based. It's like what are we talking about? Like New York drill? We talking about like fucking Chicago? We talking Atlanta shit? We talking West Coast shit? We talking, you know what I mean? It's so different now. Low key RIP my boy Pop Smoke. Yeah, Pop Smoke was the truth. Still is. Long live. Cause hip hop be dead. A&R's killed it. Yeah, A&R's killed it, but I think we also killed it too by getting free music and shit. And this just might be a weird lapse where it seems like it's forever, but then like 5 years from now, it's like it's a blip in time. Who's the best rappers? I like Kodak Black. I like. I mean, who's the best? Realistically, Drake and Kendrick. J. Cole. I don't know where the fuck he went, but he's still in that category. Uh, Young Thug is still nice. Gunna is nice. I'm talking mainstream artists, so I'm not trying to go too regional. Uh, that's about it. And then, of course, there's some other people, but yeah, Kodak's nice. Kodak can do no wrong in my eyes. Travis got to be up there. I don't consider Travis like a rapper. Of course, he's a great artist. Young boy is nice. Young boy is definitely nice. Yeah, a lot of people will say Young Boy is the best right now. 2000 not capitalism is a bitch, bro. Back in the day, you had tons of record companies. Now you got like 4 and 5. Each one wants to follow the hit style or sound. Next thing you know, we drown in music that sound the same. Case point, mumble rap. Playboy Cardi, that's cool. I don't get into Cardi, but I know a lot of people do, so it's probably like an acquired taste. And looking back, there are a lot of Playboy Cardis that I didn't realize that were him. So you do have to give it to him though. It kind of is like giving me like the young boy effect. It's like if you know, you know. So definitely Cardi's definitely on that list because he's definitely a lot of people's favorite rapper. You can't even deny that shit. My personal opinion, Cardi B on top with Nicki and Stallion, all them goats. Yeah, if I had to rank them, I would say I would go Nicki's the top because she's the best rapper. Cardi B second because she has better songs, but she has writers. And Megan Thee Stallion is probably the best rapper, but like overall. But maybe Nicki's a little better. But I don't know. I just don't necessarily fuck with Megan Thee Stallion songs like that. That's my opinion. Capitalism. I guess what's different about music too is that music used to be like a whole production. So you needed a bigger budget, but now people can just make a song in their fucking bedroom, ship that shit out, and make like 1,000,000% return. You know what I mean? As opposed to it used to cost like bread to go into the studio, to produce a track, to record it, to pay the engineers, to pay the produce. You know what I mean? Now it's just like you could do it, and yeah, I feel that though. It's less originality because it's less of a process to do it. And but I think we also live in like a copy and paste culture right now where but I think people aren't gonna invest. There's not as much return on music, and it doesn't cost as much to make it, so it's naturally gonna be watered down. Unfortunately, it's kind of like probably what's happening with the film industry. I mean, the film industry is a little different because to make a movie, you still got to do it the right way. But like, shit, like as soon as people start making real movies on the iPhone, and you can, but Larry June and LaRussell, hell yeah. So you're starting to get regional with that, but I feel like LaRussell is definitely, I would say, more popular worldwide now, at least on my algorithm. I don't know if a lot of people are hearing LaRussell shit, but I can't wait for No Tax on Gamble, bro. Of course you can't. Yeah, but like, have you noticed that there hasn't been like a new male rapper? Wasn't that like a trend? Like, it was like a thing where there was these legacy artists that would be around, and then we hit a point where there was like a new rapper every year, and now there hasn't been a new rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember? And I'm talking about like when Lil Baby came out, when The Baby came out, when Gunna came out. It was just like a new thing. But we haven't heard, and you know what I'm saying? It's a new person to go to those heights. Of course, there's a new fucking rapper every day, but to reach those heights, I haven't seen it. There hasn't been anybody. I just haven't. I haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? How there was just always even like a Juice World coming out, an XXX, and a lot of those people did come from the freshman cover, so maybe that's what it is. But even like who's on the 2026 freshman cover? I saw some of the people from it, but it's like. Like, okay, let's look at the 2025 freshman cover. Let's see who made it big. I wish I could share my screen, but you can look it up yourself. Okay, so this isn't a bad list. I've been seeing some of these people. Jello, he had a good run. Laser Dim, Rayvon had a good run. Samara Sin, Nino Page, Low Shimmy, 1900 Rugrat, he's out there. YTB Fat, Baby Chief Do It, he's out there. Ian's having a good run. Eam Triplin. So that's like 1, 2, 3, like 5 Like, what was the one, like the 2000 like 17 or 8? What was the one that had like Uzi and everybody on? It's like the whole shit became like mainstream artists off of that list. So let's look at 2024 Freshman. But not one of those artists that I mentioned has a big #1 hit. As opposed to if we keep going back, you'll see that. So last year it was Lay Banks, Maya the Don, BX the Plug, okay, that he had a good year. Huncho had a good year. Skilla Baby, good year. Cash Cobain, good year. Mexico T, okay. Rich Amiri, Boss Man D'Lo. Yes, I mean even 2024 to 2025 is crazy. Four Bats, crazy. Scarlet, crazy. So 2024 to 2025 is completely different. Let's do 2023. It's gonna be, but none of there's still no. There were some big records on that on 2024. Let's look at 2023. Tia Corinne, Too Rare, Finesse Two Times, okay. DC the Don, Rob 49, yeah, okay. That's it. That's probably the biggest record. What the Hell is probably one of the biggest records, and that's still kind of buzzing a little bit. Lil Tyler, right? Friday, Glorilla, of course, huge records. Lola Brooks, Sleazy World Go, Real Boston Richie, he's big. Central C, okay, see this? You see what I'm saying? Pierre Bourne, oh, Beats by Pierre Bourne. You know, and then we just keep going. So let's go to 2017 and compare. Who on the cover, bro? Rayvon. No, Rayvon is definitely nice. So let's look at 2017. Kamaya. That's like not bottom, but you know what I mean? Who's next to Kamaya? A Boogie, PNB Rock, XXX Tentacion. Rest in peace, rest in peace. Playboy Cardi, Made in, I don't know, I never know how to say it. Made in TYO, Amine, Ugly God, Cap G, Kyle. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge cover. These are huge records on that cover. I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's come on, A Boogie, PNB Rock. These are all like top 10 records and shit. XXX, Playboy Cardi, Amine, even Amine. What was that song? Caroline. That's a huge record. Like Kyle, like I Spy, like these are huge records. So that's what I'm talking about. Is not fucking happening. Is there a 2026? I think there is. I already said that, right? Yeah, it's not out. It's not out yet. So that's what I'm saying. There hasn't been. It's like you'll see. Let's talk about 2026, Kyle. About what's gonna happen in 2026. No, I don't know. What was the biggest song of 2025? What was the biggest rap song? Solo male rap song of 2025? What was it? Because that should kind of dictate what's gonna happen next. I don't even know. I have no idea. If it's like Squabble Up, I don't know, bro. That's you can't really beat that. It probably is. Is there a bigger song? Best hip hop song 2025. Does Squabble Up coming up in 2025 or 2024? On my radar, it was AI rap songs or all rap songs? AI rap. AI rap song. Yes. You're right. You're right. That's a good observation. There, AI will probably be the next wave. What the helly? Tweaker. I guess Evil Jordan. Whim Whammy. Nokia. Or what did I miss? What's bigger, Nokia or what did I miss? Probably Nokia, right, Loki? What are we talking about? Metro Boomin and Migos. What about? What about? Oh, Take Me Through There. Yeah, that was a big song. You know what I'm saying? There's not like that banger though, that like hit though. I never even heard that whole song now that I think about it. I feel like I've only seen this song in on like clips. I didn't even realize that's what that song was. I assumed it was like, yeah, I realized I haven't even seen this song, this video. Take me through it, take me through it. I didn't even realize this was, wow. All right, I gotta check out this song off stream. Savage Baby gonna go crazy in 2026. Ty Kyle. I don't know. It's really hard to say. It's hard to say. Definitely didn't mean to be online for an hour, but I guess we did good. Take me through it. Take me through it. And that's the biggest song. Yeah, Squabble Up is actually 2024. Now I see it. What the helly? My vote is What the helly. I feel like that went. I think that went up the most. I feel like as a new artist with a new unique song, I think that one was the biggest. In my opinion. In my opinion. In my opinion. You know, I'm trying to think of like what I see in memes, what I see on TikTok. Nokia was big though. But you know what I mean? There's usually like a good song of the summer. Like, yo, I can't wait for my 2026 Stimmy for real. I saw that shit was confirmed. I put On God too. I can't wait. Metro Boomin, Waka Flocka, Flame, Make It Clap. I don't know if I heard that one either. I also haven't really been outside like that too, so it's easy for me to miss shit. I haven't been outside like that. The fact that type shit. Yo, Ty, what are you gonna spend your stimmy on? I might have to get that neon thing if he's still down. I might have to get that neon. I might have to trade stimmy for stimmy. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to do that. If not, I don't know. Yeah, I'm standing by that neon thing. If that doesn't work, I'm just gonna pay some bills. I'm just gonna pay off some debt. Ty Glacial's asking what you're about to spend your stimmy on. Yeah, it's one of those times where it's like when you get that, it's like there's like no excuse. Like anything you can pretty much buy like any kind of, not anything with 2,000, but like anything that you can't afford. Bills, and I would not waste $1 on neon. It won't get you the views you really want. It's a gamble. I mean that's an opinion, but you know what I'm saying? I think so. I think it would, because it's more or less the optics. It's not about like the direct thing. It's about like it puts you in a different. It puts you in a different. It's not. I don't think it's a gamble at all. I think it's. I think it's legitimizing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if that was to go down, it would put. It's just like. It opens up the door for other things. It's not so much a direct ROI. It's more of a And it's also not a gamble because it's free money. That's why I don't think of it as a gamble. It'd be different. I would think it was more of a gamble if I like spent like the rent money on it. But if it's just like just the fact that it's clippable, it's kind of like doing something for your portfolio. It's like getting a feature. It's like if I did a song with like it'd be doing a song with like a good artist, not like somebody that's washed up. It'd be like doing a song with like fucking DDG or something right now. Or bigger. It'd be like doing a song with like Gunna right now, I think. Or like maybe somebody that's a little more like controversial. It'd be like doing like a song with like 6ix9ine right now, I would say. That's the equivalent in my mind. I was thinking for this Friday if you and him were both to pay $500 for the stream with Ryan Kane IRL, but I changed my mind asking no. It's like it's a big streamer. It's like him or not, it's like he's at the top of the chain. So to me that's a steal. You know what I mean? Just for the clip. Just for the trust. Because there's real people that watch his shit, and you know what I'm saying? Like if you can get a certain amount of people from a simple stream snipe, imagine when you're locked in and it's on your thing, the followership is gonna go like up crazy. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why people are right, but we didn't ask you if you wanted to do a stream with Neon. We asked you what you would spend your money on. You chose to insert your opinion about that. You know what I'm saying? He's actually top of the streaming chain. There's a reason why people stream with him. There's a reason why celebrities go on and stream. You know what I mean? We can't deny that. That's not like that'd just be ignorant to pretend that Neon is not one of the biggest streamers. There's a reason that people go on a stream. You know what I'm saying? Right. People wouldn't just do it if it wasn't a good look. Trust. There's no. And I'm more about like what it leads to. It's a stepping stone. Yeah, he pays them to come on. There's probably a certain mixture of that, but there's probably people that would pay to go on his stream. Uh, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a long history. It's just gonna get. I just know the clips, and if you can clip farm with Neon, it's just clip. He's just clip. He's just a clippable fucking. His clips just go up. That's all I'm saying. Right. So yeah, I'm not coming at this from a biased standpoint. You're not a Neon fan. I am. You know. So I guess it's kind of like irrelevant. You know what I mean? It would make more sense than me going on stream with a lot of people, a lot of other people. You know what I'm saying? Like good or bad. Like that's the thing. It's just. Yeah. No, I believe in it. I believe in that shit. I was like, Glacial said, just like AGT say one thing could change your life for Neon stream, that one stream could like take your life somewhere else way cooler. Exactly. It could take me to a point where people want to pay me to be on my stream just by simply that happening. Because it's just every stream that he does essentially right now, a year from now it might be different, but right now while he's on this trajectory up is a part of history. And a year from now they might start to blend in. But you said that's why I like taking a risk, and it to me is really not a risk. You know, it's not a risk. It's like a gift. If anything, it's like okay, it's like I get to play for free card. That's why I'm not trying to get in. I'm trying to get into clipping. Talk to BKS. Well, don't. I mean, well, you would probably be direct competition, but yeah, clipping is satisfying. I have a clip page, and I was doing that before streaming, and it is cool when you kind of kind of go mini viral off of that shit. Yo, what up, Corp 606? What's up, man? I'm on vertical today because my streaming program crashed, so I'm doing a vertical stream, but I'm also on Twitch and Kick right now, streaming at the same time. Yeah, clipping is cool though. Clipping is definitely, and Ty can tell you, he's been getting like, I mean, he's been making stride. People have been following his page and shit like that. His shit's been going viral. I never was able to figure out the how to get paid as a clipper thing, where people think that they're like, oh, you're making all this money doing it. But I just couldn't get that far with it. Like, I don't know, you gotta join certain discords and shit like that. But Merry Christmas, Corpse. Yo, why is everybody celebrating Christmas so early? That shit is crazy to me. Why is everybody celebrating Christmas so fucking early? Every streamer is doing Christmas shit. I'm like, it's not even the 15th yet. Like, what the fuck? This is weird. It's like they just couldn't wait. It's like, what are you gonna do next week? This is getting out of control. Like, Glucia says, but I've taken a risk and look at where I'm at. I'm having connections with 1 million. I'm guessing millionaires would have DJ some of the biggest streamers and singers and NBA players. Who you got as singers? Shit. No. Nah, but yo, I would literally stream with anybody. I would stream with Jack Doherty. Like, even though people hate him, I would stream with him just because, like, some bullshit's gonna happen. These are people that need viral moments. So they don't want a midstream. Neon doesn't want a midstream. So something's gonna happen. That's how I look at it. And to be a part of it, just to be a part of that lore to me, is crazy. And if I get a little clip, I'm gonna try to spin that into everything. So if I could try to spin a stream snipe into something, then I think I could spin a whole stream. You know what I'm saying? And even if it's just like, I don't know. To me, it's just like Neon's live. Everyone's just gonna check in to see what's going on, and I'm gonna fucking turn up on that shit. So I'm spending my savings. I'm spending my savings for some clothes. Oh yeah? What kind of clothes are you gonna get, Corpse? What kind of clothes? What's your favorite brand? I know you would too. No, I'm going crazy. I'm just gonna be so excited from being on the stream. I mean, low-key, I would stream with Trump. Like, bro, I would so do that. Yo, I would do it too, even though all my people would hate me. What up, Hash Lord? Oh shit. What up, Hash Lord? What's the deal? My streaming program, stream sniping, is a good way. Yeah, man. That was the shit. That's the shit that got me going. Shout out Ty, put the battery in my back, gave me the confidence. Stream sniping is a good way. I feel like stream sniping is getting watered down though, and I feel like streamers are starting to get annoyed with it now. It was kind of cool when it was random, but now it's like every fucking stream. Like, and I'm not hating on it, but it's like, it like kind of forces me to like do like some creative type of corny cringe stream sniping, as opposed to just like, hey, I'm here. Now it's kind of like, it's typical, but I'm gonna still do it though. I haven't gotten a good one off in a minute though. I mean, that's a once in a lifetime opportunity to do that. To stream with Trump, right? Of course. Right, because just because you stream with somebody doesn't mean that you have to agree with them and love them. You just are. You said it's raining in your country. Where are you from again? Philippines? I can't remember. Yeah, it's not raining here though. Fuck the rain. What time is it in your country? Yeah, no, exactly. That's why it's like some people, like 60 Minutes or something, can like interview a serial killer. I guess that's why they put a disclaimer. The views and actions of this person does not reflect this and that. So maybe for the Neon, we gotta put up a disclaimer. Nah, man. I would stream with pretty much anybody at this point, unless they were like, nah, fuck it, I would. At this point, when I'm a little more established, I might think about like when I'm a little more established, I might kind of think about like choosing. But you got to get in the game somehow, bro. Like, you got to get in the game, because otherwise you're just not. Obviously, like, somebody could consider that like maybe like selling your soul or going against your morals or whatever. But like, if you know who you are, and the thing is, like, you can go on a Neon stream and be calling them out and shit. You know what I mean? It's live. Just do it. You know what I mean? Like, the clip is still gonna be there. So it's like there's ways to to deal with these people without feeling like you're fucking doing some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would think about it. Like, hook up with Nina Lynn. She'll get me banned, bro. I'm not trying to do no ban evasion. I'm guessing you mean like link up and stream. Like, nah. I'm trying to learn Japanese language. You will. Low key, I actually just talked with Neon and his team, see how he was doing. Oh yeah? Yeah, Neon's about to go up. I mean, we'll see. I just assume. When I saw him like hosting like a fucking like game show or something, I was like, oh, he's about to be up. I feel like that's what's gonna happen next for streaming is a lot of these people that these personalities they're going like, oh, who's good at talking, who would be good at hosting the new game shows, like the shit that we're not even thinking about. Like, imagine like a streamer you love hosting like The Price is Right. Like, this is where they're gonna pull from. You know what I'm saying? Remember, like, wasn't like Drew Carey like host of Price is Right or some shit, and he was like a comedian, and then he had his own TV show. So that's how I see it happening. Team up with other kick streamers. Yeah. We got the collab with Potlord coming soon. That'll be the first one. Well, obviously we did the stream with Savrona too. So I and BHD buddy. So you know, we did a couple already. So if anything, it's easier to link up with kick streamers and Twitch streamers. I don't have any besides Ty. Ty would be the only one so far. But yeah, no, it's baby steps. I'm only 6 months in. You know what I'm saying? So it's small steps at a time. Stream sniping does work though. It is a cool method. I'm hoping people like fall off that a little bit because it just feels cringe now. Unfortunately, I hate that it feels cringe. And I'm kind of like running out of good people to stream snipe, so it's like, yeah, it ends up being some of the same people. I cannot stream snipe Arky a third time. That's crazy. If I'm stream sniping Arky, I'm asking for the collab. I'm not leaving until I get the collab at this point. I'm like, bro, you know who I am at this point. Like, you gotta relax. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get into these pockets. Pause. It's gonna happen. I do feel the phase thing coming. I think Glacial kind of spoke it into existence. I feel like that's coming, bro, because like it's just a little bit at a time. Lacey, we got the Lacey clips, we got the Arky clips, and then just like everybody loves FaZe, everybody's connected with FaZe, so FaZe has got to know about everything else that's happened. What made you want to be a streamer? Honestly, like I've been fucking with streaming since like 2014. I wanted to have like a continuous loop online, like a TV show. And so I was doing this thing called TKY TV back in like 2015 where I would play pre-recorded shit. And like some of it, I started doing like my own like vlogs and shit like that, kind of like almost an IRL type of vibe, but it was all pre-recorded. And I would just like play it live on Facebook. And then I got a job doing like streaming like the jazz festival at the library near where I was at in Connecticut. And then I kind of put it down, but I was always messing with like OBS. I always had it on my computer. I was always just messing with it. I was gonna do like a virtual green screen type of show, but I just never. I don't know. It just never made sense. I never had the support. I didn't really see like a strong platform for it, like how Twitch is now. And I don't know. I got into Kai Cenat really, and I was like, I love what they're doing because it feels like live improv. So it's like a fucking movie you're watching, but it's live. So I was like, let's fire Kai. And then I got into clipping. And then really what made me really kind of just be like, okay, I'm going to stream and streamer you. Just the way they broke it down. I just saw people like, oh, you can just stream off your phone. I knew you could. And I had done streams before, but it was just kind of like a thing I just wanted to try, but not like take it serious. So I would say like streamer you, just seeing like, oh, you can be this type of streamer, that kind of like gave me confidence to like maybe try it basically. But yeah, I've had a long history of streaming. I just, just before that, it would just be like recorded shit, like YouTube videos or reels, on Instagram or TikTok videos. And I've done TikTok live. I just yeah, it was basically the streamer you effect made me. I applied for streamer you, and then I just was like, fuck it, I'll just try it. And I just did it. You know what I mean? But what I like about it is I'm a filmmaker. I went to film school. So really what I like about streaming the most, why I think I fuck with it the most, is that you can just do it. You don't have to edit it. It's just up there. You know what I'm saying? It can be raw. It can have mistakes in it. It's a very forgiving art form. It's because I do like a lot of editing and graphic design for work already. So it's like I don't that's what's gonna stop me from doing a lot of projects, is having to edit and do all this extra shit. But with this, I could just like turn the shit on and just make content. And then if I get something good, I clip it up and that's another piece of content. And I don't think there's a lot of things that are like that. Like if you make a song and then you like have a little clip of the song, and I guess that could be an audio on TikTok that could be viral, but something about the full thing being its own valuable piece and the clip being its own valuable piece, and you can get multiple clips from a video. There's something about that. Whereas like the clip is his own standalone piece. That's his own thing. Where no one has to even watch the whole stream to get it. With a clip of a song, you might want to hear the whole song. So yeah, that's it. And I just started doing it, and then it was stressful at first. I fucking was like, damn, what am I gonna do? But I just stuck with it, and I just started loving it. It's something about the chat. It's something about being able to interact. I like the input. I'm like a collaborative type person. I like to bounce energy off of people always. So streaming is just cool, you know. To me, yeah. Honestly, I want to keep it a buck. I just wanted to make some money. And not a lot of money. I just want to make like enough to like live. If I see people being rich as fuck off this shit, my whole thing is just like, shit, at least I could pay my rent, you know? So that's where I'm at with it. I felt like I could do it. I felt like I had enough technical skills to be able to figure it out. Yeah, basically. I love OBS. I've been fucking with it. I want to show my my virtual shit one point. I'll probably I think I have some recordings of that shit. I'll show what I was gonna do. I had like a whole virtual set. I had like animations and different scenes and sound effects, and it was fire. It was actually fire, and just never got around to it. Mm-hmm. Do you stream Lord Derek, or are you a more of a viewer or streamer? I guess I could look it up. I feel like you're not, because your profile's not filled out. Yeah. Fuck it. I'll give you a follow though. Fuck it. I'll be your first follower. How about that? Yeah. Oh, what's up with all like the lords? Like, so there's Lord Derek and Hash Lord. Is that, it's like, are you guys coming from Pot Lord stream? Is that like kind of the vibe over there? More of a viewer. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, no, I was a viewer. I'm a fan of streaming. Really, why I fell in love with it. Really, what made me want to stream is like, well, I didn't make me want to stream, but I was like, my main goal was like to have people talking in the chat and then have chat on the screen, and just to be able to be like chat. And I realized, I was thinking the other day, I don't even say like chat. What up, chat? I don't even say that shit anymore. I just like talk to the people, but that was like my only goal. I don't know why. When I'm seeing people talk to the chat, like, yo, chat. For some reason, that shit look cool as fuck to me. I don't know why. And I always appreciated like the chat's humor too. Like, so I was like, damn, I kind of want that. And so I feel like I kind of prepped myself by just like really Kai. Kai is the blueprint for me. Kai is my blueprint for sure. And really the blueprint is Aiden. You know, it's like, again, hater love Aiden. A lot of people are Aiden fucking children. Kai is a spawn of Aiden in a way. Kai has his own thing before and after, but like as far as the streaming, his structure, that's Aiden. Nope, my client called me Lord of the Night. Oh shit, damn. What kind of shit do you do? What kind of client is that? Shit. Whoa, damn. Maybe I don't want to know. Shit, Lord of the Night. What kind of clients do you have? He said, I'm a gigolo, and I said, oh, nah. What kind of Lord of the Night are you? That's crazy. That can only mean one thing. I know when that hotline blink. That could only mean one thing. But nah, Ty, fuck that. I'm gonna stand on my neon, my neon thing. Oh, bail bonding. Wait. Oh, you were here the other day. That's right. My bad. Yes, my bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Yeah, we did that whole segment. We did the whole segment with your website. My bad. You're right. Still sounds a little freaky. I'm not gonna lie. Either that or you sound like you're a superhero or something, like Batman. I'm the Lord of the Night. You know, like type shit. Definitely sounds scary. I would definitely not fuck with somebody that's called the Lord of the Night. That's definitely, you know what I mean? That's a intimidating presence. Fuck, I guess we're getting drunk off the Henny. I used to work at night. Nah, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. That's deep though. You know when people call you like something crazy like that, you know you're doing your job good. Damn. Nah, Neon collab. I mean, I guess I could be like, okay, if not Neon, who else can I give this stimmy to that would respond? That's also a thought. I mean, if we want to think outside of the box. You know what I'm saying? Because I might be able to split that up into two. So that would be my reason for not choosing Neon. If I had a direct connection to someone that I could give a band to and they would stream with me, but I don't know. I like controversial people though, because you're more apt to go viral with a controversial person, especially people that are thirsty for clips like a Neon. I mean, although Neon kind of seems like he's at peace right now, but at the end of the day, there's some of the shit you see on his streams be just crazy. Maybe the crazy enough shit happens so much that he doesn't have to do crazy shit anymore. I don't know. It could be something like that. Bill Bond. I used to work at night. To them I am. Rescue them from jail. Try type shit. Superhero. I feel you. I feel you. Shit. Oh, so you do both ways. So you're bailing people out and you're fucking hunting people down? That's crazy. That's like some good cop, bad cop shit. No, that's some like there's a word for that. Something along the lines of conflict of interest. But damn. That's deep. That's deep. Do you have to carry a gun on you? You carry? Is that a thing, or is it like you can only carry like a club or like pepper spray or like a taser? I would assume you have a gun. Damn, my fucking stream is messed up today. I'm so mad, bro. Shit's fucking annoying. It is what it is, though. We make the best of our, not all the time, damn. Yeah, I used to watch, what's that one dude? Oh, what's that one dude's name? Oh, I forgot his name. There's two. There's this black dude on YouTube that I see. They kind of do that type of shit, but sometimes they do like repos and shit. And then there's like this one dude. And I remember there was like this like black belt dude, like this crazy black belt dude that was like they're trying to like get him, but like the dude was fucking him up. Well, there's Dog the Bounty. No, he's the famous one. There was like it's more of these like YouTube dudes. I can't even find it now because I'm not gonna know what to look it up as. But like, that's good. That's always good content. That's always great content. I never know if that shit's real or not. Damn. Nah, but if I couldn't pick Neon though, I would pick. I mean, there's other people you could get, but I don't know. I'll just go straight to the source. When there's an opportunity, just go straight to the source. Damn, how long has it been? Hour 31. I'll stay on for 2 hours. This stream was not even supposed to be this long since my shit's fucked up. Uh, Whatever. I'm fucking annoyed as shit about this. But not a bad stream though. All in all, not a bad stream. Just no, yeah, not a bad stream to me. It's just kind of like dumb because this kick stream is gonna expire. The Twitch stream is gonna expire. So it's just all that's left of the record of this is the YouTube video, which is fine. But it's a vertical video. It's just ass. But sometimes the vertical ones do well though. That's the weird thing about it. Damn. I don't know where everybody went. I don't know where Glacial is. Glacial, you still there? Did Neon's team reach back out? See, the thing about when I see Neon doing it, I feel like if you do a stream with Neon, there's going to be other smaller streamers watching. And then I feel like they'll hit you up, be like, yo, let's collab. And I think that's what would start a wave. And then, like, after a certain point, you could even start to monetize that. Even if it's not nearly as much as you paid Neon, you could be like, okay, cool. Give me $100. You know what I mean? And that's, to me, that's fair. Especially if you got motion. I feel like that would just put you in the game. I think the equivalent again would be if you did a song with 6ix9ine. Like, it might not go crazy, but like if you spun it, you could make that shit huge. You know what I mean? That's huge in a certain world. Where it's like he's kind of controversial. Not everybody fucks with him, but like a lot of people do, and there's still a big fan base. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody close to it like that. And he's probably pound for pound bigger than, has more motion than 6ix9ine would have at this moment, because as far as music, 6ix9ine not the biggest, but personality wise he is. But if we're talking about craft, Neon's craft, for his craft, he's on top. Personality kind of secondary. I don't know. Yeah, to me it makes the most sense. We did a whole stream where we were trying to figure out like who would be like the most like compatible streamer to like stream with and shit. I think it was like Chris Next Door or like, I don't know. I'm sure there you could probably get a couple other people for like that amount though. Like you'd be like, you hit up like who would probably take that 2K? Like obviously a lot of people, but you could probably get like a, I bet you if you connected with Ed Matthews and he was in LA and you were like, yo, I'll give you 2K for like a 2-hour stream, he'd probably do it. Why would he not? Who wouldn't take 2K? You know what I mean? That's easy money, and you're getting content that you already would be trying to get. I think I don't know, 'cause some of these streamers are rich as fuck. You know what I mean? I feel like I feel like you could even get like if Ray was in LA, I bet you if you gave him 2K, he would probably take that shit. You know what I mean? It sounds weird, but I feel like if Tota was in town and you gave him 2K, he would take it. I don't know. I feel like you could get Sketch for like 2K to do a stream with. I bet you. I bet you could get. Not everybody though. Definitely not everybody. Go stream snipe back on Fig at the toy drive. They have come up. All right. I already stream sniped them though, right? I already stream sniped them on Hollywood Boulevard. It was T-Row, Smack, and MacWop. That shit kind of went. That was on Yazzers. That shit is Googleable. But that's not a bad idea though. That's definitely an event I would probably try to pull up for anyways though. I wonder where it's gonna be at. I didn't even see that announcement. Thank you for even bringing that up. What up, Stream Hub Shop? You always tap in, leave an emote, and be out. Shout out to you, I guess. At least you don't spam. Who's that? Who posted that? T-Row? Or is on back on Fig? Oh, and I love that like Fig Community is on the fucking radio now. That shit is the craziest shit to me. Like hearing, like turning on your radio when you're driving and hearing like AD on the radio is crazy. Incredible. Where is that toy drive? Back on Fig. Yeah, I don't even see the announcement for this toy drive. I'm out of the loop. Oh, AD. I have not streamed Snipe AD. I've met AD. I have not. It's AD. Oh, okay. What was this? Christmas, Bad Santa, toy drive in my neighborhood. So it's in Compton. We did for the last year is going to be better with Siete, OG Suicide, West Park, Compton. Everybody welcome, December 20th. Yeah, maybe we will. Sheesh. Okay. I wish they had like a thing where you could just like add the date to your calendar because I'm on my other phone. No, it's fire. Here, I'll actually I'll screenshot this and I'll text it to myself. Not a bad content idea though. Not a bad content idea. Respect that. Yeah, but if you look on, if you just Google, unless you've seen it already, I don't know. But if you type in, I think if you type in like streamer Kyle Young back on Fig or some shit, or back on Hollywood, you could type in streamer Kyle or T-Rel probably, or MacWap, it'll probably pop up. Streamer Kyle Young MacWap. Yeah. Oh, wait. I was trying to show the thumbnail, but I went to the... Well, there it is. It's day 103. Typing streamer Kyle Young, day 103 is, yeah. That was a good stream snipe, actually. That was a great one. I met AD at No Jumper when I was Kiki's cameraman. Big Ski's cameraman. I went over there like maybe 3 times. And yeah. AD in person, he has a like, yo, man. All right, I'll fucking tell that story. So I was at No Jumper, and it was when they were doing a music stream. And if you were watching No Jumper, there was one episode, and it probably should stand out, but it was like Black No Jumper Takeover, and it was a music stream, and it was like, for whatever reason, House Phone was not a part of it, but it was like every other like Black No Jumper host. It was like Kiki, Vel. Damn, who else was it at the time? It was T-Rel had popped in and popped out. I've been there a couple times. I think I've been there for 2 music streams. But anyway, and AD, obviously, duh. That's the other person. And I remember meeting AD and just him having so much fucking energy. Like, I don't know. It's hard to like, sometimes it's hard to like see how somebody is on camera until you meet them in person. but like AD was just like the energy of like a kid, like a very excited, happy kid, just like almost like, all right, what are we doing? Like big energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why he's AD. You know what I mean? Um, and obviously Big Ski, like, very laid back person actually. And I remember meeting T-Rel specifically. I remember I was already there, and like him and I think Heather came in because there was like, this is the old studio where like they had these white couches against the wall. And I remember like T-Rel, he just came in and, you know, just like on some respectable shit, just like shook everybody's hand. And I remember like I gave him the left hand like by default, and I think he like was like, oh shit, okay, I don't have to like explain or whatever, because I was kind of like tapped in. No, I gave him the left hand. And then they did the show. He just like popped in on the music stream for like a little bit and then like left. And I remember this is what always stood out about T-Rel to me. He um he was dapping up everybody to leave, and he didn't like dap me up because he doesn't know me. Why would he? And I remember he like was like walking out, and he like paused, and he turned back around and he dapped me up. I was like, yo, that's crazy. That's like how you be like a good like people person. That's how you get people to like you, when you just like, he didn't have to do that. He could have just, and I wouldn't have thought twice about it. But I was thinking it though. I was like, damn, I want to say peace out to T-Rel. And he like, I don't know if he caught the energy or whatever, but he did that, and he came back and like dapped me up. And I was like, yo, that's cool. And from that moment, I always fuck with T-Rel. I thought he was cool. But from that moment, I'm like, yo, I really fuck with T-Rel. Like, you know, it says a lot about just someone's character, who they are. You know, what's funny is that when I did do the stream snipe, I'm expecting like the same T-Rel, but he was just like kind of like standoffish, and I was like, damn, that's interesting. But you know, that's that Gemini shit. Sometimes we're one way, sometimes we're another way. So I never take that shit personal at all. But he did kind of warm up though. But I could tell he was just like on his shit in a moment. He did warm up and make some jokes eventually. But I was like, that's very interesting. It's very interesting. And Smack, who I was expecting to be like, he was very cool. And Mac Wop was the coolest one. So, but yeah, I mean, that's one. I've made a rule where I'm gonna try not to stream snipe the same people, but it kind of gets to a point where you kind of have to. So you got to kind of turn the stream snipe into like networking or a follow up or, you know, content. You know, it's like, okay, what I've been doing is my tactic when I hit somebody again is I'll just kind of like remind them like, yo, remember I'm the dude that stream snipe you, and sometimes they remember, and that's always a good feeling too, because it's like, all right, cool, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you hit somebody 3 times, they probably will be like, okay, cool. But yeah, W back on Fig. And I've been trying to stream snipe T-Rel so many times. Like, he was so close to my house one day, and I was too scared to go over there. Like, I was already streaming at this point, and he was doing like this shit at like this burger place that's like walking distance from our house, and I just let the opportunity go by. And I'm like, damn, I should have stream sniped him there. And eventually I get a better one, him and Smack. I mean, just stream sniping Smack is crazy, you know? So sometimes when I miss these stream sniping opportunities, a better one comes up. Same thing with Lacey. I missed multiple times where didn't get Lacey, and then the one that I do get him at is that Jonas Kebab one, and I'm in there with a whole 30-minute segment with him. So it's like, hey man, sometimes it's the timing. It's the timing, so you get the better one. And the same thing with Neon. I've been trying to stream snipe Neon for a minute since I started. I think yeah. And then this opportunity comes with Glacial put us in the same inbox. It's always just crazy shit like that. But I don't know. I can't believe I'm streaming off of Meld right now. This shit is crazy. Hey, I might switch to Meld. We'll see. But I still got to figure out my mobile setup, because this shit's pissing me off. Maybe I'll switch to Streamlabs or whatever. But this shit is being real GHEY, if you catch my drift. Pissing me off. For real. Dead ass pissing me off. But I'm going to try to at least get my YouTube working. My YouTube isn't working on my fucking Meld Studio. So I'm talking some technical mumbo jumbo right now. But, man. Should have pissed you off real quick. But at least we're connected. At least shit's connected. Man, I thought I was really on my shit today. I got my other computer set up for my ingest over here. I got my ingest over here. And that's always something. With this streaming shit, you gotta have thick skin. One, because people have their opinions. That's a hard thing to get past. And then another thing is you gotta have fucking patience because the technical shit that happens will fuck you up. Like it's the worst shit. The technical bullshit will fuck you up. Dumb shit. Your internet cut out. Your phone overheated. Your mic died. Dumb shit. Your chat's not working. Dumb shit, bro. Dumb shit. You gotta like. That's why they make these expensive tools so you don't have these issues. And imagine paying fucking 30,000 for the backpack, 400 a month for the internet, and that shit still fucks up. I would be pissed. I'd be ready to I'd be ready to fuck somebody up. Damn, I had like plans for the. It's all good though. Yo, no, never mind. I'll do this shit later because I don't even have my phone. I can't even do what I want to do because I'm on my main phone. I can't even. I'll be back. I'm gonna be back stronger tomorrow. This was only supposed to be a fucking 30-minute stream, but W nonetheless. We yapped and we yapped and we yapped. Damn, bro. I don't know where everybody went. It's all cool though. It's all cool. What were we actually talking about? What are some other streamers you fuck with on Kick, Derek? What are some other streamers you fuck with? Nah, but definitely appreciate that suggestion for that stream snipe though, because I had like a whole list of people that I needed to like stream snipe. Oh, Connor, hell yeah, I watched Connor too. I definitely have him on my follower list. The fucking takeovers and shit. That's fire. That's somebody I want to stream snipe. Do you know? Well, you're not from LA though. No. Well, maybe you are from LA. No, I can't remember where you said you're from. I think it was not LA though. I think it was Texas, right? Cuff 'em, yup. Rampage. I'm not following Rampage on Kick. I should. I think I just forgot. Let me. I'm gonna do that right now, actually, because I've definitely missed all his streams. Yeah, Houston, Texas. That's right. You know who one of my favorite Kick streamers is? Because it's just a rare stream. AB Antonio Brown is one of my favorite Kick streamers. I just like it because like it's just so underground. Like considering who he is, like how his streams are. It's like if you know, you know. Sometimes it's a vertical stream. Sometimes it's just like whatever. But it's just a movie regardless. Yeah, Cuff'em is great. Cuff'em is great. A great. Cuff'em is like the quintessential like Kick streamer. I'd love to collab with Cuff'em. Yeah, I just follow Rampage Jackson right now. I miss every single stream he's done. Even he streamed with Neon. Come on, we gotta relax, bro. We gotta relax. We gotta relax. No, I'm gonna get that Neon stream. I'm telling you, bro. And if it's not like soon, it's gonna be later. Like whatever. But I'm gonna get a Neon stream. It's gonna happen. Like it's stepping stones. It's really stepping stones. You got if I get a Neon stream, that means I can get anybody. I can stream with anybody if I get Neon stream. Literally, if I do a stream with Neon, I should be able to collab with pretty much any streamer, assuming they don't hate him. But that would be petty. I should be able to get a free collab from any streamer if I do a stream with Neon. I mostly watch Movie Room on Kick. What is that? Where people play movies and react? I never heard of that. There's a lot I don't know. Movie Room. What the fuck? Movie rooms. Whoa. Wait. You can have multiple Kick instances up at once? I didn't know that. Or are you talking about the movie room? No, that only has 2 followers. Can't be. It's got to be this one. Movie rooms. Oh, that's a category though. I see. Interesting. They show movies all that. No, that's cool. That's cool as fuck. Shit. And at least you can like rewind on Kick, so you can like if you want to like catch the top of the movie, you can. That's cool. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's interesting. Yeah, it's like the way I view Kick is different than really only reason I'm really on Kick is because I was watching Vitaly streams, like Catch a Predator streams, and that's what really brought me to Kick. I didn't even really know about Kick before that. And so I'm like on this platform and I'm like, oh shit, this is like Twitch. This is the same shit. And I was like new to Twitch at the same time, so it's not like I knew a lot about either of them. Damn, bro, I can't believe this shit. At least I got online. I'm grateful, honestly, deadass. I'm grateful that I got online. I'm just mad that I didn't get a good YouTube stream like how I wanted. Whatever, bro. It's all good. It's cool. I gotta figure that shit out. It sucks because like whenever you test something, it's like, yeah, I remember him. Oh, Vitaly. Yeah. That's what really brought me there. Like, those streams were legendary. Like, that's the type of content. Like, that's my favorite type of content. Because there's also like a lot of breathing room with that type of content. Because like a lot of time they're just waiting for the person to get there so you can like kind of go off and do other shit. That's like the hardest part about like watching like a Kai Cenat. It's so produced that it's like you gotta be tuned in and watch every moment. But it's great. You know what I mean? So I kind of like both. I like the big produced stuff, and I like the kind of more raw shit that has like mistakes and errors in it too. The stream with him and Charleston White was funny. Charleston White did one? Damn. That must have been early too. Yeah, there's some good ones. Lil Pump, the Whack 100 was on there. The Game, fucking Akon. There's some crazy ones. There's some, and it's I was those raw ones in the very beginning where they did have like a lot of celebrities. Those were some good ones. Then they like changed the whole format. That was like probably when they had like the steak logos on everything still, which was a crazy. That's what I thought it was fake. I remember Lil Pump literally spitting on somebody, but it was like a fake predator, like a stunt guy, and he like spit on the wrong guy and shit. They did some crazy shit. I remember like shaving people's heads and making people jump in the pool and wild shit. Those are some good ass streams. I don't even remember the Charleston White one specifically. I remember they did one on a boat. And that's how I got into watching Santi. Because Santi was like one of the decoys. And I guess he was the one that really started the Predator shit. And then they would always raid to Santi. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And that kind of got me into like wanting to stream snipe too. Because I'd be like, oh, they're like right near my house. A dude died on his stream. Really? I don't remember that. Damn. Wait. On the Predator shit? One of the Predators died? Or like someone that was on the stream died after? On stream? And they kept going and streaming? I'm gonna have to Google that one. I don't remember that one. Shit. Person dies on Vitaly stream. That's not TOS? I'm gonna have to do some research on that one. Damn. That's crazy. That's fucking... Wow. That's deep. And if that did happen, maybe there's some karma with that too. Yikes. Yeah, no, the whole prank shit is crazy. It's like something that I like to watch, but I don't know if I would ever want to kind of like do that style of content. I kind of want to, but it's like, I don't know. Anything could go wrong when you're like dealing with somebody on live and you're dealing with somebody that doesn't know that they're live. shit could get fucking weird. You know, it's like tempting to like do that type of shit, but I'm like, do I really want to do this shit? Because you never know. Any weird ass shit could happen. Any weird fucking thing. 157. Yeah, we'll stay online for 3 more minutes. I gotta really get my stream right tomorrow. If you see me testing the stream tomorrow, I don't know, I'll just put test or something so you know, just you kind of just ignore it. I'm just really trying to get my YouTube shit right. I don't know what's going on with that. It's fucking frustrating. Maybe I'll even test it after this. Like I'll like unselect the other ones just to see if I can get it going. But I don't know. But I gotta have my IRL shit working for this weekend. It's you know, you ever notice in life like shit always goes wrong at the worst time? What is that? It's some like Murphy's Law shit. Yeah. Appreciate you, Dirk, for tapping in. Appreciate the consistency. Appreciate you. Yeah. I'll be back though. I'm resilient. I'm gonna adjust some things so that we're not like it's not as high pressure like this. So I'm gonna start earlier tomorrow, and I'm gonna test shit out to make sure that I'm good. So because this cannot happen again. This is unacceptable. But you know, we persevere. It is what it is. You know, one day I streamed on an airplane, and you know the quality was low. I didn't have the mics on and shit. So it's like there's gonna be little weird episodes like this. So this is all part of the story. You know, but we just gotta do better tomorrow, I guess. But it is what it is. It is. Yeah, we got like a minute left. I'm fucking hungry, but I'm gonna just chill out. I should order something. I'll be tempted. Late night McDonald's is my everything. Is my everything. We got 1 minute until we sign off, and I finish the yak. I don't know. I feel like still drinking the yak even off stream. It's kind of crazy. Whoa, hey yo, get the fuck. You are banned, my guy. Hey, I'm glad that shit wasn't on the screen. Damn. Oh my god. That was not a bot either. That was a knot. Hey yo, oh. Yeah. Hey yo, you gotta relax. I'll give you one more chance to not be on some extra freaky shit, but if not, I gotta ban you because pause, my guy. Pause. Oh, see, the daddy's crazy. Daddy's out of pocket. Really pushing the buttons. Yeah, nah, you're on some other shit right now. I don't know. You gotta be I'm torn between the ban and the timeout. Yeah, I'm just gonna ban you. Anyway, 2 hours. We'll be back another time. Peace out. Don't be weird. I'm just kidding. Sorry I had to ban it. Yeah. Don't be freaky. Oh, fuck. Damn, why is Oh shit, I'm still online? Damn. Fuck. Alright.